Imagine for a moment that you feel completely safe and fulfilled. You may have achieved your goals, bought the things you've always wanted to, or have the family you've always desired. You're happy, and it feels like nothing can go wrong. Then, out of nowhere, a darkness descends on your life. Things start to go quickly off course, and it feels like an invisible force is trying to destroy you. This persists until you have nothing left, and you feel like you're in a worse position than you've ever been. This is the legend of the Tokoloshe, and it's one born of fear, jealousy, and death. While we don't know how old the legend of the Tokoloshe is, we do know it comes from Bantu folklore. According to the legend, people started to die mysteriously in their sleep. These people usually slept on mats on the floor, and the only way for them to escape death was to sleep in an elevated position. The thing that would kill them if they didn't do this was known as the curse of the Tokoloshe, a short man who would sneak into their homes and take their lives. Today, however, the legend of the Tokoloshe has changed. The updated version of the creature gives it the abilities of a trickster or a poltergeist. It now also has the ability to turn invisible by swallowing a small rock. If you do encounter one of these creatures in the wild, then you should know that it would be relatively harmless, only playing a few practical jokes on you before leaving. The real danger arises not from when you randomly meet a Tokoloshe, but from when one is sent after you. Unfortunately, in the present day, we can face a lot of envy and jealousy, with people desiring the things that others have, or simply not being happy that others are improving the quality of their lives. In this case, the envious people can summon a Tokoloshe to go after the people that they target. However, to do this, they have to make a very drastic decision. They will first need to approach an evil witch doctor to make a promise. That promise being that they will offer up the soul of one of their loved ones. The person cannot choose whose soul they are giving up. The Tokoloshe will make that decision for them. It is also unclear whether their loved one will die immediately or whether the Tokoloshe will wait for them to die naturally before taking their souls. I personally believe that the soul is not so much a price for the job that the Tokoloshe will be doing, but instead more of a way that the creature can get power, which means that it may eat the soul. The witch doctor will then steal a body and puncture the eyes and the brain with a hot metal rod. This is done so that the creature cannot think for itself. Finally, the witch doctor will sprinkle a powder on the creature to shrink the body, before setting it free to terrorize its target. While the target of a Tokoloshe may have the creature after them for a while, they may not realize it until paranormal events start to occur. This is because the attacks of a Tokoloshe start off as practical pranks before slowly getting worse. The aim of a Tokoloshe is to steal your life force. It will do this trying to stay undetected for as long as possible. To do this, it will put you into a deep sleep and grant you your every wish in your dreams. However, soon those dreams will turn dark and twisted and become nightmares. Many cultures do believe that night terrors are caused by demons trying to take over your body. And this may be the explanation in South African folklore. During night terrors caused by a Tokoloshe, the victim may flail around, scream, or even sleepwalk. Once it is ready to, a Tikoloshe can affect your life outside your dreams, this being your immediate family and even your home. It does this in a way similar to the legend of the poltergeist, by making objects disappear, making objects levitate, and even causing electrical interferences. Some victims have even reported hearing the voices of the dead call to them. There can also be physical attacks where the creature throws objects at you. This can be to harm or injure you. Logically speaking, the legend of a Tokoloshe is just a legend. However, there are still a large number of people who claim it's affected them or their families. In one case, that being the case of the axe murderer, the killer even used the Tokoloshe as a defense for what he did to his victims. So do you think it's real? Tell me in the comment section and please subscribe for more videos.